Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Tuesday, October 11th, 2016. Markets are near a major breakdown. They are trying to hold the last little bit of support. But again, this is a line I've talked to you guys about for quite some time. We talked about this probably for the last 2 to 3 weeks. And again, you can see very clearly that the market broke this first upsloping trend line right here. And if I zoom out, you can see where it comes from. And I can even go back to here. So you're talking about going back literally to the beginning of September here. That was where we had that really drastic drop on fear that the Fed was going to raise interest rates. Then the Monday was right here where we gapped down and reversed. You take that low, connect it through, and these trend lines emerge. Follow them slowly. And again, you can see the one we broke today is right here. Now, this is the last one. If you break this, this market is donezo. I mean, it is literally done. Now, right now, they're keeping it in check. They're trying to save it. But again, this is a big sell-off today, and the markets are barely holding on. Huge level of support. Basically, what I'm going to tell you is this, folks. If this market on the S&P closes below 2140, or the spiders close really below, I would say 213.65, this market, and I said this before and I'll say it again, and I've been talking about this line for a long time, it just hasn't broken yet. But when this line officially, you get a daily close below, you're talking about an epic sell-off, 500 to 1,000 points on the Dow, probably within a week or two. I mean, it will be big. And again, you can tell because if you go to the daily chart, let me bring up the daily chart here real quick. Here you go, guys. So the daily chart of the SPY, look at that. I mean, there is your bearish pattern. I've talked about this pattern for the last month, forming beautifully. And the question is today, where do we close? Now, believe it or not, that first trend line is the one we're below here. I haven't put in the second trend line yet. I think that first one is the main one. I still would like to see a close below the second one, but I mean, you can see the pattern right here. I mean, big down move. Choppy inside bar action along here, and you're literally, I mean, again, it's going to depend on where we close today, but this could be a major breakdown, folks. I mean, this could be literally a drop where we literally go in days to this 206.75 level, 200 moving average, and then I think you go down here. This is your ultimate target, 200 pivot double bottom. Now, you'll get a small bounce at the 200 MA here, but I mean, this is big. Now, listen, they've saved it every time in the past. Look at how many days we've hammered on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, today's number 13, lucky 13 right there. And this is, again, you know, the question is, do they save it by the end of the day? Do we get the end-of-day buy program? One of the things today that's keeping us thinking that you might have a break is the SMH is getting hammered, although the SMH is still holding the daily 20 moving average. That's a big level. It's got to break that. You got to break a bunch of these levels on the chart. But again, if you can get some key breakdowns, if SMH leads to the downside down 2% today, that could be huge. Also, take a look at the IWM, guys. Go to the IWM on an intraday basis. Look at this. In fact, let me go to the different chart here. Let's go back to the spiders, now back to the IWM here. And look at the IWM fall today down to basically 1.75%, although it did just put in a short-term bottoming tail, so we'll see what happens there. Okay? But again, bottom line is, going back to the spiders, this is huge, guys. It will potentially, I should say potentially, because we haven't had a close below, but you want to watch this like a hawk. All right, guys, come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. We are making money every single day. Yesterday, we sold Mylan for almost a 10% gain. We picked it up late last week, and again, you had the news on Friday. It gapped up to 40 and change. We sold. We booked it. We got in new trades. I'm in oil short. I'm in other trades. I'm like gold long right now. You want these trades? Come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take the 7-day free trial to the Research Center. Take care.